Hi everyone, my name is Mark Deere and I'm taking a bullet for you guys. I've done a couple of videos today, like I said I would, and I'm in the middle of a heat wave, so it's so hot. I'm standing in the shade, so this is probably not the best exposure, but it's really hot out here, and you can see I'm very sweaty after my last video. So today I wanted to talk about music. How good is music? And yeah, it's funny, like on this channel I've talked about filmmaking, right? Like I mean I'm a filmmaker, and my first few videos I said my name is Mark Deere, I'm a filmmaker. I've been making movies for 20 years, right? But I've been playing music, well, I've probably been loving music as long as I have been alive. And I first started getting piano lessons when I was maybe like 5 or something. I did that for a few years. I learned the trumpet. I learned guitar when I was a teenager. I played guitar for years, was in real bands. Like, you know, I still play guitar a little. I had a hiatus, but yeah, I've always loved listening to music, making music. I've done MIDI music, I've learned software music, a bunch of stuff about music recording, engineering, sound. I did a bit of sound stuff at uni, a few electives about sound work 25 years ago. And I just love music. It's so great. And it's funny because in the process of working on the documentary, you know, it's like securing rights to music, like making sure that you are allowed to use people's music in your work. It's got me thinking about music, and it is so good when you want to make an audience feel something, when you want to make a person feel something, when you want to communicate meaning. In my short film that I made, one of the two of them, Trip, Candice, like she saw me working on it, she's like, oh, I can write a song for that. So she wrote a song really quick on ukulele. She's been playing guitar. She's into music her whole life as well. That's my wife. And yeah, it's funny how music, you just take for granted how quickly it can, you know, elicit a feeling. Like how quickly it can make you feel good if you felt bad, or how it can make you feel sad if you're feeling fine. Like how music can attach to a certain part of your, you know, time in your life. It's amazing. And yeah, I was talking to an old friend. I made a video about that already. And I told him that I go for runs every other day on like a path. And he's like, oh, I need to start doing that so I don't, you know, so my brain keeps working so I don't lose my memory. I was like, nah, man, music. Like play an instrument. Nothing fires more neurons in your head than music. I think music's just critical when it comes to filmmaking. Like the absence of music can have equally as big an effect as adding music at the right time and the right type of music. Music can totally change the feeling of a scene. So, I mean, music, orchestral music, rock and roll music, modern pop music, you know, like different genres of music, like stock music, all music can have an effect and does have an effect. And it's just, yeah, something I haven't really talked about on the channel. And I could like a whole channel dedicated to recording music or playing guitar or a bunch of things. It's funny when you're creative, you get into a lot of different fields, you know. But, you know, my lane is filmmaking. It's, of all the different types of creativity, because I've done drawing, we talked about animation, you know, making music kind of came first, right? Drawing was probably my first love. I took music for granted, but then I got into music hard when I was a teenager, playing guitar. And I mean, I just, you know, I've always loved music, but film just, something about film just resonates with me as a medium. But that's not to discount how amazing music is. I love music. And yeah, this was my little homage to music to say I haven't forgotten about it. It is a thing that exists, and it's definitely something that is important to me. And working on the documentary that I'm working on, if you've seen none of my other videos, I'm working on a documentary, and I'm sharing videos about the process over the course of 100 days. Watch my other videos to learn about that. But yeah, it's I just love music. And on the way, in the car, on the way here today, a song came on. And I was just like, yeah, that just got me pumped up, you know, and it was great. And it's like, music, that's what it'll do for you, man. That's what it'll do for you. It helps you feel feelings. I don't know if music will teach you a lesson, like film can teach you a lesson. It won't create meaning. It's less dreamlike, but music, absolutely incredible. Can't live without it. So I hope you feel the same way. Maybe let me know in the comments how you feel about music. Do you want me to make more music videos? Do you want me to teach you how to make music? Or do you want to talk about how I made music? I could talk a lot more about this stuff. But yeah, for now I'm just working on the doco, and that's what I'm working on and getting the job done. But whew, it's very hot, and I'm ready to go get in my car with some air conditioning and listen to some music, but I've got a few more videos to make yet. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, and thank you so much for watching as always. If you haven't already subscribed, subscribe, I'd love that. And definitely comment, that's the thing I'd love to see the most. So yeah guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.